Hello, it is me, Beth, and next to me are a load of hardbacks that I think are really pretty or really cute or really nice. These are my favourite hardbacks. I am just doing my hardbacks because I thought paperbacks, if you like this video, could be a separate one, so let me know if that's something you want. But I have basically, there's quite a few. How many is there? Oh, there's 13. Why did I pick 13? Oh no, I need like one more. Hey, it's editing, Beth. Look, there's the editing. I just want you all to be aware that I know there's a piece of paper in my hair. I know it's there. It's a fashion statement. It's a new thing. It's called paper stuck to hair by accident. I want to tell you that in a couple of minutes I'm going to accidentally dislodge that piece of paper out of my hair and I'll not have to worry about it for the rest of the video. But realistically, I accidentally dislodge it about 2 books before the end of the video. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. I'm not refilming the video because I refuse to let this piece of paper control my life. I'm a strong, independent woman and paper don't control me. Yeah, so there's a bit of paper in my hair. We've dealt with it. I know it's there, you know it's there, everyone knows it's there. But we're adults and we're going to accept it as a new fashion movement. Please put paper in your hair when you film your next videos. In solidarity. There's 14 now. There was 14 all along. Okay. I have 14 hardbacks that I think are really pretty. This video is purely based on vanity. We're not talking about the content of the books, we're not talking about the characters, we're talking about how pretty these covers are, because sometimes we just got to celebrate some really stunning covers. So I'm just going to tell you what the books are and we're going to stare at the cover and talk about how pretty it is, basically. That's what this video is going to be. So thumbs up if you like a bit of a vanity video. Kicking it off with this Waterstones special edition of Hamlet by Maggie O'Farrell. This was the Waterstones book of the year last year, 2020, the year of and I had to get this because look how pretty it is. It's a naked hardcover. We've got this gold is it foiling? Yeah, it's very pretty. This is kind of a retelling-y, not really. It's not really, it's historic. It's about Shakespeare. Kind of. It's about how the inspiration for Hamlet came along, and it sounds like it's very weird. And also something I like about this book, are you ready? Be ready for it. It's very, very exciting. It's got a bookmark in the book, kind of. I love that. I don't know why, but it pleases me. I probably would still use a bookmark, but that pleases me. Also the end pages are very pretty. So yeah, kind of a Shakespeare retelling, kind of, but stunning Waterstones special edition hardback. Ta-da! Victoria Schwab book. Are we surprised? Probably not. This is the American cover of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I really like both covers for this, but this one is the first one that I thought, yes, I love that. I like it because it's so simple and yet so intriguing, and also once you've read the book, gives you something more to it, and I like it when a cover does that. I think generally, obviously, most covers do that because cover artists are fantastic and make the books really, really well suited to their covers, or make the covers really well suited to the books, but I love this. Again, really simple colour with gold on top of it. Adore. I got this one from Blackwell's, I think. Blackwell's is really good at being able to source the US covers in the UK, so if you are looking for this one, that is where I got it from. But Addie LaRue basically lives a life where she is really easily forgotten, in that no one remembers her until somebody does. And she made a deal with the devil to kind of get this way. And it's all about her story and the person that finally actually remembers her. And it's great. I really liked it. I know a lot of people have been umming and ahhing about it, but personally for me, I thought it was really good. Are we surprised to see this book on here? No, not at all, but I thought I'd get it out of the way because this is one of my favourite covers ever. This is Cersei by Madeline Miller, and oh my god, there is so much here to look at. I just absolutely love it. There's a bit of a theme with metallics going on here, but this is more of a bronze than a gold. Cersei is a, well, can we say they're retelling? It's not a retelling, is it? It's just a, it's Cersei's story, who was banished by Zeus for being a witch, and what she goes about to do. Haven't read this one yet. Very excited to, but that cover just, Cersei appreciation moment. This next one I still have in its wrap because I just can't bring myself to take it off. This is a bit shiny. This is The Mask Falling by Samantha Shannon. This is the Goldsboro edition, my first ever Goldsboro edition. What number do I have? Hang on. So it's signed, and I've got number 522 out of 750. I know I can remove this. I know I can, but it's kind of pleasing. But oh my god, this book has one of my favourite covers ever. I just love it. I love the fact that we've got the little bee. I love the colours. I love the yellow and the orangey mixed together with the black. It's so striking. I love the spray pages. This is the 4th book in the Bone season. We follow Paige, set in Paris. I'm not going to tell you any more than that because it's the 4th book, so that would be spoilers. Then I have picked A Song of Race and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown. I love this cover. Again, we've got metallics going on. I am predictable. I love this cover because we get such a fierce embodiment of one of the characters on the front. Like, that pose, yes. And also, the green, I love that colour and it matches here. Just so much about this. This spine, I wish all book spines would just look this succinct with the kind of border around the text. I love this. I love it very much. This follows 2 opposing characters who basically have to kill each other to get what they want out of the plot. And of course they meet each other and don't want to kill each other. I love the magic system in this. The magic is told through storytelling, which I love. Like, storytelling is magic for one of our main characters. I love that so much. This is such a good book. I read this just as I was moving, and it was the escape I needed to take me away from the mania. But on top of that, it's just beautiful. This is the Fairy Loot special edition as well. This next one is actually an ARC, but it's just too stunning not to include, and I think it's the only ever ARC I've received in hardback, I'm pretty sure. This is Midnight in Everwood by M.A. Kuznia. This is a Nutcracker retelling and it comes out this year, and I am so excited for everyone to read this. I read this in December and it was perfect for that season. I absolutely adore the magic. It feels so wonderful, but honestly what we're here to discuss is this arc. Like, how beautiful. I have never seen an arc this stunning. This was very exclusive. I don't think there were many of these, but oh my god, I'm so grateful to have received one. The main character is into ballet. She's a professional, well, she's not, she wants to be a professional ballerina, so that's what that is on the front, and then we've got Prepared to be Enchanted written on the back, and oh, I just love it. I'm so excited for you guys all to read this around Christmas time. If you've not put this on your wish list yet, do. It is Midnight in Everwood. I absolutely loved it, and the cover, just stunning. Again, metallic. Have these all been somewhat metallic? Mask Falling even had a bit of metallic in it. Next up, I have got Dear Reader by Kathy Rensenbrink. This is a non-fiction, which is basically a love letter to readers, essentially. It's called Dear Reader, so you can kind of get that from the front of it, but it just talks about the love and comfort and joy within books. I haven't read this one yet because I only got this for Christmas, but I can see that this is going to be one that just makes me love books even more, because when I read about people loving books, it makes me desperate to read. But are we shocked? Metallic! What is this theme? I love this cover. I think it's so pretty. I love that we've got the open book with a blurbed review in the front of it. This one actually sits on my coffee table because it's so pretty. It's not got spray pages or anything, but I just think it's absolutely beautiful and I want to get to it very soon. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Had to include my Illumicrate special edition of the Poppy War. This whole series is stunning. It's got metallic shine on it. But look at that. How beautiful is that? Oh, this series is about, oh god, how do I even begin? This series will break your heart. It's about Rin, who is sent, well, she wants to attend a school to become a soldier, a warrior, and she ends up unlocking this shamanic ability within herself and becomes a lot more than she first set out to do. The first one in this series is my favourite. There's 3 out. I love them all very much. This is one of my favourite series of all time, and I couldn't not include it. I love the simplicity of this. I just adore the fact that we've got the smoke and the wispiness carried through here as well. Not that you can really see, but this is also my phone background. So I do really, really love this one. Next up is City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. This is the Fairy Loot special edition, and oh my god. Both this one and these ones, oh, I nearly hit myself in the face with it, are positioned out like this on my bookshelf so that you can see the edges, because I just couldn't not have the edges out. But this is about a girl who really wants to leave her town where she's not really having the best luck and she's kind of slumming it about a little bit, and she ends up summoning a djinn and then getting swept up in this huge political, like, royal thing that's happening. It's very hard to say these things without spoilers. I feel like whatever's not in the blurb could be considered a spoiler, but she ends up getting swept away in this situation and her life becomes very, very different for her, and it's quite like a journey, this book. We're very much getting to where we're going to get at the end of this book to then go on to the other 2 books. which I haven't read yet. I feel like I need to reread this one and I only read it a year ago. Then we have The Hobbit, which doesn't have anything metallic on it. Nothing. Oh, okay, maybe just a little bit. But this is a remake of one of the original covers of the whole of the Lord of the Rings books, and I love it because we've got the whole illustration goes all the way around, and I just adore that. I love it so, so much. I love this whole world. Anyway, I love Tolkien's writing, but these covers are some of my favourites, and I'm so, so glad that I've got these ones. Then we have Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo, which I've read now. Oh my god, I've read it. I hadn't read it for so long, and then I read it in the readathon, and now I feel complete. I have read this book. This is also metallic. This is the WATERSTONES special edition, so we've got blue sprayed pages. It's very pretty. This book is about a guy called the Darkling, who's not a nice guy, and some Grecias who have these magical abilities, and there's this thing called the Fold, and they're all trying to, like, not let the Fold take over and kill everybody with the help of the Darkling and things like that. That was a terrible description, but yeah, it was fun. Better than I thought it was going to be, but the cover, yes. Then I've got the Henna Wars by Adiba Jagirda, and this is a contemporary, but it's on this list because it's not shiny, it's not like the other ones, but it's so damn cute. Like, I love the illustration style. It just, like, doesn't it just look so cute? The illustration, I love it. I love the colour of this. Sadly, my copy is very ripped at the top. It arrived like that, but it's fine. But I love the fact that we've got, so this is all about two girls who are going up against each other in this school competition to become entrepreneurial businesses, and they both start henna businesses. On top of that, they are, I think it's these two girls, I haven't read this one yet, but the main character, basically, her parents say that she can be anything but a lesbian, and obviously this ensues with the romance between her and her competitor within this whole thing. But the relevancy of the cover to this is printed within it here. We've got the patterns that's in the henna. I love that. So this one isn't like the other ones in terms of being shiny and flashy, but I just really love this cover. Then we have Master of Sorrows by Justin Cool. This is one I read a couple of years back and I really liked it. This is a fantasy about a guy who wants to just be accepted like everyone else, but he only has one hand, and that is not deemed okay within this world, and he isn't allowed to be admitted to this school with one hand, so he basically has a fake hand that hides any issue, like it's like a magical glove thing, so it hides any issues he would have with getting into the school, and he then goes about like becoming involved with this cool school thing. I can still really vividly remember this one in my brain, which I think is a really good sign that it stuck with me so well, but it's got metallic-y shine in it, so of course it had to be included. I just really like this cover. I think it's really eye-catching. I love the spine. I love the fact that the little shimmery stuff goes onto the back as well, but a lot of this is just pretty swirls, which I'm here for. And lastly, we have got the Brothers Grimm Selected Tales by Brothers Grimm. This is the penguin cloth bound edition, and annoyingly it's got like a little weird splodge on the top of it, and I don't know what that is, but this was bought for me by my dad as a graduation present, I think, or like I bought it for myself with my dad's gift as a graduation present. It was a graduation present from me to me, or from my dad to me, one of the two. But this is so pretty. I've also got the Alice in Wonderland edition of the magical shiny things. So pretty, but I absolutely love this. It's not picking up as well on camera, but there's basically indentations in the cover that have got like thorns with wolf's heads coming out of them, and then next to them is the same but foiled with crowns. I love it. I love it so much. So this was a very special book for me because it was like a yay, you finished uni. That's all my books. 14 pretty hardcovers. I hope you liked this video. What was your favourite of the pretty hardcovers? Let me know. Don't make me pick one myself though. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to do a paperback version of this. Subscribe to see more of my face on your feed. There's a bell icon you can pick to receive notifications when I post. And if you'd like to support my content in any way further than you already do, which I already am very, very, very thankful for, there is a link below to my Patreon where there's various different packages and you can get even more content from me, including positivity podcasts, monthly live shows, book clubs, a really lovely Discord family chat, and behind the scenes stuff as well. It's all very, very exciting. So that is all down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep smiling and stay positive.